everyone, I'm Isa and I live in Ireland in Meath, and I'm trying to learn how to do a heel flip for skate sport. Now, can you give me some skate tips?
Hey man, so thanks a lot for sending your video. I really do appreciate it. All the way from Ireland. That is so awesome. Cool, so love the ollie, love the front 180, love the back 180. You're like a little David Gonzalez with that hair and the headband. Looks so sick. You're going to be an awesome skater. Dude, that front shove was amazing. Cool, so all the tricks so far so good. Looks pretty good. Nice. Boom. Yeah, the heel flip is such a big step. It's honestly so much more difficult than some of those other ones. So yeah, it would be also good to get those other tricks down while moving and rolling around well, just getting really comfortable.
So Aaron, I hope you can help me with the heel flips, and that would mean a lot for me.
Cool, so we're definitely going to help you with the heel flips here. Let's watch this front foot. That was incredible. It's so funny because your foot like came off the board, but you still managed to hit it with your heel and cause it to flick. Now let's watch your front foot on this one. Boom. You have the right idea here with stepping off with your back foot and then flicking with your front foot. There is something we got to change about this. You see how like my front foot drags up very similar to an ollie. Watch this right here. It's almost like I am doing an ollie, but then right at the end, right here, my foot is just going to flick out. That flick is the very hardest thing for any new skater to get. It doesn't matter if it's a kick flip or a heel flip, but it's just understanding the flick. And when I say flick, it's like a very fast motion, like if you were to flick your fingers out, hold your thumb and your index finger and flick it. It's a very fast motion that would then propel your skateboard to do that spin, just cause it to go around. So how you do that with your feet is you kind of like snap your ankle forward really fast. So the heel flip is actually, I put it before the kick flip because it is a lot closer to the ollie. It's almost like you're doing an ollie up, and then right at the end you flick the heel of your foot forward, and that's what causes the board to spin. Right now you're popping the board up and you're kind of hitting the board with your heel, and you're not necessarily like flicking down super hard, but a little bit. Like the method of which you are using to spin the board, it is like a downward flick, and it needs to be more of like an upward pop, an upward flick instead of a downward motion. Like it's not like you pop the back of the board up and then you hit it down with your front foot. That's not how you do the heel flip or the kick flip or really any trick. It's more of like a altered weird variation of the ollie, honestly. So it's almost like you're doing an ollie, and then right at the last point right there, boom, your foot just gives it a little nudge, which then causes the board to go around, and then you catch it with your back foot. So do go through those steps of just practice that flick. You can just stand still and just practice the flick motion with your front foot while standing still. Just practice the flick over and over and over and over and over again. And then when you got that really down very well, do the same thing you're doing with stepping off your back foot until you have the flick down so good. And just try and practice keeping your front foot on there the whole time. And then once you got that, it might be good to hold onto a rail or some kind of obstacle, and then try and hold yourself up and land with both feet. And then I'm sure you'll be able to get it down, no problemo. If you're not already using Skateboarding Made Simple, you definitely should get it. It's available at brailleskateboarding.com and as a digital downloadable iBook with the full video over an hour long on iTunes. There are 5 different volumes, so get them all. Thanks for your support.